Moreover, with the Independent Learning Program or MPKM, students are free to take courses up to 60 credits or 3 semesters according to their interest or their passion. This event is held also for commemorate 57th anniversary of Universitas Jember. Furthermore, as the Dean, I would like to thank to the coordinator of the Agriculture Engineering Study Program and the committee who have planned and carried out this event. For my classmate at ASEAN Institute of Technology 10 years ago or 11 years ago, Ms. Paleerat, a project manager of Siemens Energy Thailand. Welcome and nice to meet you again, although only by virtual meeting. I still follow your Facebook, right? and some nice to share your experience related to your academic background and your position today as an agricultural engineer to our student here. For participants, mostly student and college and segenap sivitas akademika, supaya memanfaatkan webinar internasional ini sebagai suatu tambahan pengalaman kita dalam berinteraksi dengan masyarakat internasional untuk menjadi bahan perbandingan posisi kita bagaimana terkait teknologi dan ilmu pengetahuan yang ada di negara tetangga kita, Thailand ataupun Filipina. Okay. As requested by saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I declare that the webinar of guest lecturer on agriculture engineer roles is officially open. I think that's all. Sorry for any mistake. Good luck. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bapak Bambang, for the speech. Now let's continue the main session which we are waiting for. The main session is presentation. The guest lecture will be delivered by Mrs. Paleerat, and the moderator is Miss Rufiani Naziro. Miss Rufiani Naziro is a lecturer in Department of Agriculture Engineering, Jember University. Miss Rufiani, are you ready?
No.
Okay, Miss Rufiani, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Is it good, my son?
Yes, it is okay.
Yes, Miss Rufi.
Okay, thank you, Master of Ceremony, Mbak Dian Purbasari, for your trust to let me to handle this next section. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rufiani Naziro, and it's my honor to be your moderator for this section. And thank you for joining this webinar in this morning. I hope that all of y'all has a good day, nice day, and I guarantee for the next several hours you're gonna have a day. Why? Because you're gonna get more knowledge, I guarantee. Because first, the topic is an agricultural engineering roles on energy industries. I'm sure that most of you has background in agricultural engineering, right? Because most of you is student. And that's why we need this topic. We need this knowledge. And the second one, why you're gonna have a great day by joining this webinar is beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful, powerful, crazy rich Wonder Woman from Thai, Paleerat, Taptawat. it's not just my sweet song, okay? Wonderful, powerful, but you will agree with me. So let me introduce her, just give you a brief CV about her. These 3 pages, it's just her experience in her work. Nothing at all about education. So you can imagine how powerful she is. So her name is Paleerat Taptawat. I hope I say it in the right tone because you know Thailand has 5 tones and it's hard to learn about it for us Indonesians. She was born in September 1st, 86, so pretty young, right? To get this success in this young age. Seriously, wonderful. And her expertise she has certified in LEAN manufacturing, PMA, EHS supervisor level, EHS management level. So get a lot of certificate. I mean, really excellent. And her specialties is in engineering project management, design, construction, commissioning, operation, execution, plan, service. Come on. And the second one is supply chain project management, and next outsource management, and then autonomous maintenance, and then operational data measuring. So her work experience after graduate, or is it before graduate your master degree? Okay. In 2011 till 2014, for 3 years, she got a job in Syngenta Seeds Limited, Thailand. And her position is as process engineering. And then for the next years, from 2014 to 2022, she's joined Friesland Campina. So at first 6 years, so for 2014 to 2016, she started as packing technical engineering, and then she had a move to Netherlands for 3 months as a CPA, and then in Vietnam as a CPA as well, consumer product Asia, for 4 months in Vietnam, and then she back to Thailand again from 2016 November to January 2020 as an autonomous maintenance manager. And then now, since 2020 until now, she moved to Siemens Energy in Thailand and as a project manager. And in 2 years, she's already handled 13 projects as a team leader. Awesome, right? That's why it makes sense, right? If I say she's wonderful, powerful Wonder Woman. It just in 2 years for all her job experience, really cool. So for that, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you give full attention to Paleerat Taptawat. And for the rule of this discussion, let's just make this webinar a little bit light. I mean, and she will to get some question in the middle of speaker, so it's fine if you want to ask something for audience. And So let's move on to the main section, that is speech from Paleerat Taptawat. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcoming our lovely speakers, Paleerat Taptawat. Paleerat, time is yours.
All right, everyone. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Where it's our participant? I don't hear you.
Our participant.
Yeah,
Can you turn
our
on
student.
the microphone to?
Some participant, you can turn on your camera.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I would
Even
like
if
to
you
see
have sleepy face, that's fine. And just join with us.
No problem, no problem. Can you show me your beautiful or your handsome Indonesian face? I would like to see it. Thank you, Rufiani. Thank you, Rufiani. And thank you, everyone. First of all, I would like to say, thank you to Chamber University of inviting me to as a guest speaker today. Yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm really high appreciation on your invitation. When I first know from Dr. Ida, yeah, and also I know that it's this nice welcoming invitation from Dean Bambang. So they both are my classmates since we are studying in AIT. So that is really make me feel warm, like I can reunion to my friends. And also I'm really happy to make a benefit if my work experience and my life experience could be good sharing life experience to all of you. So I would like to say thank you once again, and let's start. I think let's make a little rule. Okay, I'm seeing you all of you now. Wow. Oh, a lot of young generation with beautiful face, eh? Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Can I share my screen now, Rufeni?
Sure, you can.
All right. Oh, it's still saying host disable participant screen sharing.
Okay, you can now. We already changed the set. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. No need to sorry. Let me try once again.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, did you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I hear only moderator voice. Nah? I don't hear student voice. Nah? Okay. Which year of the student that are joining our session today, our webinar today, Rufeni?
Okay. Any years, right?
Any
Yes,
years?
from the first semester until I think I can see here. First semester and also 7th semester. So 7th semester is the almost the last semester for them. And also we see here some lecturer. Okay.
All right.
Normally the student always turn off the camera and also the microphone so they can focus to listen, or sometimes if they use their camera, the connection is not so good, so they turn off the camera. But you can ask them to turn on the camera or the microphone if you want to communicate with them.
All right. All right. So noted with thanks, Dr. Ida. Then let me start my session. So I hope it's that what I'm saying, that should be fine. I respect your privacy as well. But let's make this session, it's like a older sister talk to younger brother or younger sister. So if any question throw during our sessions, that should be okay. That should be fine. So I'm quite give you a free space to ask. Then it should not be a problems. Well, what is
Okay,
our
please.
yeah? So let's make our rules today. Let's make it for fun. I know that when I'm studying, sometimes I feel bored as well. So I would like to make all of you more fun. And also join a discussion with me, like we talk in a family or we talk as a friend, like that, as a older sister or um older sister for you, I might say. So the rule is only 2 rules today. So any question during my speaking or any sharing, if you have any questions or any things that you would like to ask me, you can stop, and you also can drop a question in the chat box in case that um, you feel don't want to interrupt or during my speaking. And also don't be shy to speak or ask. Languages are not your barrier. Be proud of your native accents. Speaking in sometimes speaking English, the English is not our mother tongue or is not our native speaking. So don't be shy. Your accent is wonderful. I never be shy as well whenever I speak with the Thai accent, as you see it now, right? So nobody will blame you, and be proud of your accents. And also, I think this unique of kind of accent, it make us unique and really charming. That is my thinking.
Yeah, charming.
It's charming. So we are beautiful. We are handsome whenever we speak our mother tongue, right? So why don't? Okay. All right. I think, who am I? Everybody heard from Rufiani already, right? That I think it's all a lot to the CV. It's too boring. It's too boring. Let's make it simple and easy to see who I am and who am I, right? What is this lady? Maybe Rufiani is speaking too much on the respective on me. So I'm not that wonderful. I'm only ordinary woman, just working and treating my dog, and treating only family. That is only who I am. Huh? All right. A little bit introduce myself because I don't put it all information in the CV. Yeah. So let know who I am. That is my Thai name and my surname. Paleerat is my first name and Taptawat is my surname. Other people will call me Paleerat. Actually, my nickname in Thai, we have a nickname. So my nickname is Ơi. You can also call me Ơi, like that. And in Thai, when we call like older sister or older brother, we will placing P, right? Somebody will call me like P ơi, it's okay. It's okay. Or call me Paleerat, that's okay. That's fine for me. Don't make it serious. My age is that. So you see that it's due to this age. It's I could say that it's all you seen in CV. It's not fun. When I gone through it, it's not fun. It's totally I think a lot of experience, a lot of painful, a lot of happiness is happen along the way, and you will see what it's I make it in a life chapter. All right. Yes, I'm female. And as you see, my bachelor degree, I graduated from Gasesa University in agricultural engineering. And then I continue in agricultural engineering from Asian Institute of Technology. That's, you know, I'm a classmate of Dean, Dr. Bambang, and the Dr. Ida Andriani. Well, this is my family. You see how I'm look like from old version and the young version, right here.
So cute.
Thank you. So, really small in my teenagers. Actually, this is the currently what I'm having now. My family member is quite small because my father already passed away, and I also living with my grandfather. They all passed away, my grandparents and my father. So now today I'm living with my moms, and I have my boyfriend, and this is my handsome younger brother. So this is my family member. All right. So I'm an older sister. We have only two of sister brother in family. So my mom, it's still beautiful, right? So my father is passed away quite many years ago. I think it's already almost 20 years. Yeah, since I think he passed away since when I'm starting in bachelor. So means that I grew up with my mom and my younger brother. So she is also my model, my idol. That she very brave, she very strong. That's why I became myself today because of her. That's why. She's my role model, I could say it. Yeah. And this is my hometown. I'm not so sure anybody have seen this before. So I was born in Nakhon Pathom province. It's far from Bangkok. You know, it's Bangkok. It's the capital of Thailand, right? So Nakhon Pathom province, it's in a central area and far from Bangkok, around 2-hour drive. Yeah. So that is my hometown. And my hometown, we have this big, I think it's the biggest pagoda in Thailand. Yeah. So it's really popular place and really tourism area that a lot of foreigners that they like to visit my province. Yeah. So if the COVID is better, I hope that everyone can fly and traveling and really welcoming to my hometown. All right. Peter, have you been to my province? Also, P. Mambang? This look like a few meal. Huh? Okay, never mind. Let's apply also a 5-second rules. Huh? If nobody talk, and then I will skip. All right. And then I'm a pet lover, and this is all my pets. In my hometown, I having I think now say it's 15 cats.
15.
Yes, that's right. It's 15 cats. You see, but this only a small of them. And also I bought my own home in Bangkok as well. So this is my lovely dog. So I carry him everywhere I'm going. See how cute he is. Huh? He
Couldn't
love,
be more.
he adorable, right? And he funny as well. Whenever I stress for my work, so he is my best friend to healing me and just staying together. All
What is
right.
it? Paddle? What?
It's poodle.
Ah,
It's
yeah,
poodle.
paddle.
It's a toy poodle, so it's a medium size of poodle. Yeah. Is it also popular like having dog and cats in Indonesia, Rufiana?
Oh, really? No, no, no. Indonesian, because most of us is Muslim, so we struggle to have a dog. Because when we get the saliva of a dog, we need to wash many times. So most of us
That hurt.
prefer cat.
All right. Because I heard from my colleague as Muslim as well, because you cannot have your own pets, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but the cat is okay, right? It's still
yeah.
okay. Okay.
So just some of us, I mean, like in Bali, they're quite popular because most of Bali people is Hindu and Medan as well.
All right.
But in Java, because most of us is Muslim and it's kind of hard to wash our clothes many times, so we prefer dog. Cat, I mean.
All
But
right.
a dog, to be honest, it's lovely pet, right? Because they are smart.
Yeah. And especially if you know of a poodle, they are really smart because poodle is the smartest for in the species of a dog.
Oh,
So
really?
there is a top rank. Yet you you cannot imagine how smart that my dog is worth.
So,
Your way worse.
which one you prefer, dog or cat? Because you have one dog but 15 cats. So which one you like the most, cat or dogs?
Can you guess, Rufini?
Dog.
That's right.
Do it.
Because what is the reason for that? The cat is very elegant. You know, whenever I try to call them, they will run away from us. That is the cat behavior. Yeah. I have my too many years ago, I have one of my cat myself. It's really smart one, so I can carry her outside. I mean, when cycling or anything, that she can sit in the bucket and she can go outside or around. How smart she is, but it's not. That is not a usual behavior of a cat actually. So it's not like comparing to a dog. So dog it's more smart and more honest, and they are more listening, so they can make a connection to a human. So like my dog, because I have only one dog, so he loves to stay with the people more than he loves to stay with the dog together.
Really?
Really, really, really. So sometimes he think that maybe he is human.
Yeah.
That's he quite smart, and I think in the physical, some research say that sometimes the pets or the dogs can heal. Do you know one symptom disease of the society that I think in Thailand it's happened a lot, like a depression of the people. So the dog can heal a depression of the people deeply. Really,
Yeah, I
it's
cannot deny
amazing.
that play with the dog it's a fun. When I studied in Taiwan, because there they has a lot of dog, right? It's just easy to be friends with a dog. I just need to give them once gift, and they already so friendly with me. So whenever I take around, use my bicycle, they like play with me, and it's really give healing effect for my stress. Really.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Mhm. And a cat is not like that. They like bossy, right? Like pet
Yeah.
me, but a dog they like come on, I can be your friend.
Yeah. Somebody have dropped me a chat. Mr. Asadam, right? I call your name correctly. Is it so much cost to care the pet, isn't it? It depends on how you treat them. Expensive or cheap, it depends how you take care of them. But surely, from my point of view, if they are our best friend, why not? Right? Yeah. So that what I'm saying. The story of beginning why I having dog. Actually, he is only 4 years old. So it's not that long that I have him. So I have him because of I feel stress from the work, and then that's it. The first decision. That's why I had him together with me when I brought the home, and also I feel when broughting a new home, I'm staying here. It's only one person, so I'm quite alone. And after that, my life is so happy since I have him. Yeah, he is my friend and he is my children. I could say that. Yeah. So if you ask me privately, individually, he costs a lot of money from me. You see, from a decoration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, he's wearing this t-shirt. This is from Japan. I bought it from him.
Import a chair just for a
Yes,
job.
even his shirt sometimes is even more expensive than my shirt. But it's fun. It's fun for me to dress up him, and his face is quite cute, right? His expression is quite adorable. That's why everybody also fall in love with him easily when he go outside. But he quite also arrogant. Yeah. But if you have eyes, you can be his friend easily.
Arrogant like what?
Eyes.
Oh.
He love eyes.
Oh.
All right. So please allow me to move to the next one. You can offline talk about the pets after it as well. Yeah, sure. All right. It's a lot of full picture here. My hobbies that you're seeing. Be better like this. Well, I love traveling, and you see everywhere. If I can carry my dog, I will also carry him, and also it's a good model when I'm taking a photograph, right? And yeah, everywhere I traveling, so I also love to take a photograph. So that is also one of my hobby, and make me feel more happy or relate a stressful or a pressure when um, during the vacation. Uh, sure, you see it. I'm an eating person. You see, from a skinny ladies and become a shabby ladies nowadays because of this eating. I gain weight because of this, because I'm so enjoy. Yeah, I'm so enjoy. And you know, it's my country. It's eat the best of delicious. We are like a kitchen. We are like a kitchen. Thailand, it's so many variety of the food, and all it's delicious.
Fresh as well.
Yeah, and also everywhere I traveling to, I also enjoy all of the food around the world. That's what I think I sharing from the beginning when we discussed in privately, right? I also loving a tempeh. I also loving Indonesian food. So yeah, it's make me happy. But actually my favorite one is Japanese. You see it? Like sushi, sashimi. Yeah. From the beginning, I feel like, I'm eating fit. It should be healthy, right?
Yeah.
But why I'm getting fat? Because I eat a lot of rice. I'm really a carbohydrate lover, you know. I like to eat the bread. I like to eat the rice. So all energy or energize from my body, it's the deliver from the rice. Yeah, all the carbohydrate that I have. All right. And I love exercise. You see, I watch diving, but it's not much a main activity of that. So I will also enjoy if during a traveling or we traveling somewhere. But my favorite place, sure, it will be like a sea. Yeah, I'm also loving a mountain, but the sea it's more activity to preserve, like extreme, like diving. We can have so many kind or variety of the activity that we can perform. It make us for more fun, and also it make more exciting because we diving under the sea. We could not forecast, right, what we're gonna see is under the water, right? Yeah, like that. I love the other Thai boxing. This is too many years ago, and Thai boxing is also nice as with activity of a cardio. It make our heart rate it's more increasing and also make us more stronger. If we have a heartbeat, it's nice, right? So that's this for that. And also, I think it's a popular nowadays in Thailand. We call a support. So you see, right? My dog is also sitting on the support. So that's why. And also, I also love cooking. I have been to a cooking school sometime, but not. I think it's too many years ago. But nowadays, it's because of the working time. Maybe it's less than earlier. But I try to cook or I try to practice myself. And I was apply for the bakery school, as you see, make a cake, make a sweet like that. Yeah, it's interesting session. Yeah,
So that's the cake you made.
that's right.
Wow,
Nice,
amazing!
right?
An engineer can make a cake.
Yeah, you cannot imagine how my lady can do things.
Paleerat,
Babakas.
may I ask something
Yes,
about Thai boxing? That
yes.
is very interesting, right? And are you joining the championship of Thai boxing also?
I don't dare to that, Babakas. Actually, my trainer also share up me that, okay, why don't you join to fight? But is it really? Muay Thai is really a heavy when we are doing punching on the stage. It's not. It's not that much fun if we fight each other.
Yeah, because I can imagine that you doing also Thai boxing because this is not famous in the right. This is special sport in only in Thailand, right? And you a woman
That's
also
right.
doing something like this. Okay, I think
Yeah.
that's good, Paleerat.
Thank you, Babakas. I think
Okay,
it's not all lady in Thailand. It's practicing Muay Thai or Thai boxing.
yeah, they call Muay Thai.
But it
Yeah,
can
yeah, Muay
keep
Thai.
the
Muay
body
it's
safe,
a
right?
boxing. Thai
Okay.
it's Thailand. Yeah, it's come from
Oh,
that. So Thai boxing is, I think, it's really a good cardio one, and also it's really uh this exercise is needed quite a tough muscle. I mean, you have to really strong, and the energy is have to be running every day, not just only we can start boxing easily. You have to get a good muscle. You have to get a good heart rate, and you have to get a good running. So, and then we start to having Thai boxing. Bagus. Not only boxing and boxing.
Okay, that's why now I'm sure that you are a woman in an engineer and make you strong because you joining with this Thai boxing.
That's right.
Okay,
That is my secret. I could say why I love to um play extreme sports, because working as a lady in engineering field is really really tough. I could say that. That's why you are right, Babakus. So the ladies it's need more stronger than the normal
even stronger than
ladies.
men.
Oh, no, not that even nowadays. But I think if comparing the other lady, maybe they can carry some small stuff, right? But I can carry like 2 hands.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Babakas, for your fashion. I think I have seen some person sending the chats. All right. Thailand is also the most popular country with its fighter on Muay Thai, such as Mr. Rotang. Who is Mr. Rotang? Mr. Rotang. I think this one is quite special, Muay Thai one. Yeah. Muay Thai is they have too many categories of under the subdivision of Muay Thai, I might say. So with the other one, maybe you can see from the Olympic sports that it's more international boxing, but in traditional way of Muay Thai is really tough, means they don't have any protection if you comparing to that. So it's really tough one. So I could not do that as well. I only can boxing of an international way, not in traditional way. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's all for my hobbies. Well, let's see from my graduation background. As you see, I graduated from Agricultural Engineering, Kasetsart University. And why I placed the subject of this slide as how the education background is an important door to get a good job or the top company. Actually, I would like to ask the opinion. What do you think? How is important? I'm not so sure in Indonesia, but I think for international companies nowadays, sometimes they're also looking where you graduate from. In Thailand market, I mean the labor market, sometimes they also seeing that they will select the graduation from the university as well, some company, because they trust that and they believe that you get a good background and get a good education, and also that background it can enhancing our competency before you start your job. Yeah, that is also important sometimes nowadays, but I'm seeing now it's less nowadays as well. So means that I think in the new society, the education at all of the university all around the world, they try to enhancing or they try to competitive. So a lot of my friends who work in the university as well saying that, so we try to get more competency of each university to get also a good benefit or a good connection with the company as well. Yeah, that is nowadays be having. But for my experience, when I'm looking to a job or when I'm looking to the market, how can I get this job? So this is the first one when I feel this is really an easy door that they interesting my CV or my profile where I graduate from. Yeah. So Kasetsart University, as you, I think in Thailand, Kasetsart University is quite in a top, I don't want to say it's top 5, but let's say in top 10, because I think each university it will have a unique, potential in each of faculty that it can produce a good graduation as well. So I respect on that. So I put it in the top 10 of Thailand like that. Means the top company will select because of I'm graduated from this. Yeah. And also, let's take a look in Kasetsart University way of teaching. So I think especially that from our graduation of agricultural engineering field, I think the university and faculty and also the field of study teaching art most of the time is learning by doing, because this is also important when you're doing a job. You just not only reading a book. So means how you practice during your learning and how you practice during whenever you have a chance. Yeah, because in the working field, it's not a book. you will see so many things, so many tough things, so many pressure, so many people in different background, and also so many competition. Yeah. And that's why I'm growing from, and what I get from my university. Also, I think if look to the other university, I just compare myself. Yeah. So I'm seeing that we are quite strong in this skill, I might say. It doesn't mean that they are not competency. They are also competency, but maybe the the mutual of a competency that when the work is looking for, it's both sides. It's not only theory or it's a principle. When you saying, okay, this side is calculation like that, blah, 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 but it doesn't mean only that. For our working field, we need it both. We need it in theory, and also we need it in a practical way or operational way, I might say. Maybe my profile is based on what I've been through a manufacturer side. So that's why it's both important, not only a theory. All right. And machine is my friend. When I'm seeing the machine, I can get easy to know the system and easy to access and easy the way to operate. Yeah. So that the both I gained from Kasetsat University. All right. So let's come across to the next one. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a classmate of Yuadin and Dr. Ida. So those time I graduated a master degree from Agricultural Engineering Asian Institute. But how I can enter to Asian Institute of Technology? So due to my grade evaluation, it's quite good. So that's why I get a scholarship to enter and study in Asian Institute of Technology. Yeah. And you see it, I learned a lot from AIT as well. This is the most key success you see it. I would like to share. This is really, really a key master of my success, I could say. I can get opportunity of this success because English, it can lead my successful of the job as well. A lot of chance that I fly abroad. Oh, sorry. It looks like somebody want to ask something. All right. Why I'm really key highlight on the success of English. Yeah. Even that is not our native languages, but nowadays I think it's more international communication that is important. But truly, when I'm working in Europe, in different country, it doesn't mean that English is always make a success as well. It be both sides. Because like example, when I'm working in Netherlands, they also speak Dutch. Not all 100% person in the factory, they can speak English. Yeah, means that I don't understand anything when we have a meeting or when I talk to the operator. So just try to communicate and understand each other. But surely some of people may speak English with me, and that's why we can work it together and make the job to deliver the outcome or deliver the output when we work together. All right. Go back to when I'm starting Asian Institute of Technology. Actually, I have some secret picture. Baida, can I share it?
Just share it. Then
this is so nice, and this is make me really memorable. Do you see my screen now? Who is she? See?
Yeah.
I think we are only when study agricultural engineering. I think it's only three ladies, right?
when is it?
Baida, me, you, and Chui, right? From Sri Lanka, right?
Chui, yes.
Chui, Babambang. Yeah, Babambang. Yeah, that's it. Who is she? It's still the same face, nobody. So I would like to ask your boss secret. Babambang is still the same face, and Baida is still the same face, still the same younger face. Well, that is all of our colleague. That is our friend. See, we are studying and also we have to practice in the field. We are exam about the tractor, right, Mbak Ida? I think this picture. All right. And you see it, it's only few ladies there in the field of agricultural engineering. I'm quite surprised as well. I see a lot of ladies in your student. It's amount of lady is quite big amount. But during those period of time, I don't think it's popular that the lady will study agricultural engineering, right? So only me, Baida, and the other lady, that's what I mentioned here like this. This is also our friend. I think this is about the time of our assignment in the library, right? Asian Institute, what's the name? Sometimes that we call Asian Institute, AIT. Oh, what happened? Somebody dropped the line. You cannot recognize who is she, right?
That's me, right? Wearing the white dresser.
This is me, and this is you.
Oh.
Baida.
AIT is Assignment Institute of Technology, I think.
That's right. That's
so
right.
Many assignments.
So many assignments, so many homework. So we have a really huge amount of assignment, all of the subject that we learn per day. But I think that it's a good practical that because I think from me is growing from a lot of assignments. We did a lot, we practice a lot. That's why I could say
we were almost sleeping every night in the library. I think the library is our second dormitory during our study.
Yes, I think so because it's every day is like this, Baida. Right, Bambang? It's also the same, right?
Yes, right. I remember.
Yeah, I think you Bambang with Pikuku, right?
Yes.
With Bakuku. And also Pimaki, right? Dr. Maki and the other Dr. Kuku. And this is when we went through the field. But where were you those time, Bambang?
Bambang is there. Oh.
No, I see P Maki, P Ida, Jewish, everybody here, only P Kuku and P Bambang.
Oh, maybe they are under the shade, under the tree. Because it's very hot that time.
Yeah, that's right. So how
you see Pimaki wearing the umbrella?
Wearing the umbrella, also wearing the jacket. Everybody wearing the jacket. It's quite hot
there.
there.
Yeah, I think P Bambang under the tree somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's one. P Bambang.
Yeah, P Bambang is here. See, for when we are joining a canoe diving something, right? Everybody come to join. But when we study it, not only our field of school, right? Because in our school, when we study in Asian Institute, it's will subdivision in each field of study as well. But now it's like not only agricultural engineering. So these people is come from agricultural business, administrative field, and also from agricultural system field. And this is our lovely professor with his wife. And this is one of our friend. He just graduated this year, Kaku. So he just get a doctoral degree from Tokyo University. Baida. He just graduated this year. Yeah,
Kakendra, right?
Yeah, that's right, P Bambang. Kakendra. Oh, the lights come from again, P Ida, right? You can recognize, Where she is. She is here, right? I think she is the most fun. You see it in front of everybody. All right. And this is P. Bambang.
This is Charlie, right? Charlie with 3 angels.
Yeah, you see, P. Bambang always stay with beautiful ladies. So he ran away from me. He ran away to taking a photo with me and Dr. Ida. So is it his secret?
Dr. Bambang is very smart, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's why Bambang goes.
Correct.
He always take the photo in
Bambang is
front of.
Charlie and with
Yeah.
3 angels.
Yeah, with 3 angels.
I think that is the competency of Dr. Bambang. Dr. Bambang among the ladies, right?
That's right. That's right.
It means we very enjoy our study time, yeah.
Because our field of study is very small. The few ladies, right? Only 3 ladies, and maybe P. Bambang is few more with me and P. Ida and Juice. So that's why P. Bambang take a photo with the others.
P. Bambang get bored of me, nah.
Get bored. Oh. I'm kidding, P. Bambang.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is how the
It's
life
okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah. This is how the life is starting in AIT, those period of time. But do you guess that what is actually again from AIT, not only the friend? Do anybody guess? I think learning in AIT is also really tough for me. You know, before I came to this success and now today I can speaking English like this. Have I tell this secret before? P. Ida and P. Bambang, we have to exam a writing, right? Before we entering to study in AIT. So it's required the IELTS at least like 6 score, right? Based on the exam. How many times you guess that I have to re-exam?
Maybe same with me.
I don't
So
think so.
many
I think I
times.
take longer. I take longer. I failed to the writing exam 6 times. Really? And every time we have to pay 800 baht for one exam.
Really?
Really? P. Bambang, I just passed the English exam when we already started the semester. In like some in the 3rd day or something like that. In the day 3 after the semester is already starting. So I'm really pressured those time that I already like, okay, give up. I don't want to study AIT anymore because I cannot pass in English. And this is, I cannot even speak like now today I'm speaking. I only can say yes, no, okay. All right. So this is how the life gone through like that. And Asian Institute is give me and strong in English conversation from the day one that I not even can speak, but nowadays this is who I am. So this is the start way and the beginning of the door that I knock to the company, and then I growing up and I practice. Even now today I still practice and I still enroll some courses when the company is provide to learning about an English like business writing or whatsoever. So we never stop of this learning, right? Because anything that can enhance up or develop our capacity or competency, why don't, right? So take that opportunity to learn and to develop yourself. Yeah, because a competency, if you have a strong competency, nobody they can battle you, but they cannot destroy you. All right. And what I learned from AIT, what I get from AIT, a lot of assignments. That is the exercise to practical theory, principle, and the discipline regarding before we came to the work. All right. The way of thinking, why this is important. when we are working in engineering field, we cannot skip from all this kind of the way of thinking, because this is a good combination when you're facing the problem as well. The soft skill may not only important, but it's also a key success to deliver your work or deliver your whatever outcome that we need to deliver during that. Analytical thinking, critical thinking, or logical thinking. That is all for me. It's really a most powerful, three most powerful items that bring me to success. And the mindset, what AIT gives me, you know why I'm putting this way? Because learning in AIT, you know, I have a lot of Indonesian friends, Sri Lanka friends, Indian friends, Thai friends, Vietnamese friends, so many countries that we are learning together. What is the benefit of that? Learning among multicultural, right? And why I can speak in English, I have to say thank you to Dr. Ida, because I practice speaking with her, and whenever I fail to the problems or during when we started together, a lot of failure is happened along the way, right? P. Ida. Yeah, so I think learning among multicultural like this is also how to survive when we are working in multicultural or international company as well. Connection with a friend is also important. If we have a good friend and we have a good connection, we can also get a good job, right? Because a lot of our friend is working in a good company, or sometimes we can also help each other to support each other as well. When we having some problem or when we having some struggle in the life, yeah. Also, I already mentioned about that the English is a key to success. Yeah. So this is all a key point that I would like to highlight how what I gain or what I get a success from Asian Institute of Technology. All right. Rufina, I have seen you. Shall we have some break or we can continue?
If you still have much energy, let's just continue.
All right. All right. So I will make it a little faster. If you have some question, let's have it after the session or my slide has ended. Yeah? We can ask. All right. All right. This is, I make a life chapter to be divided by 6 chapters during my work experience and my life journey. So this is the first chapter. I started working in Syngenta Limited, Thailand. So I mentioned earlier, right? I put it's a little subject of this. This is a first job at a really learning life. And this is really a good opportunity door that this company is give me a lot of chance and a lot of competency as a process engineer. That is my first position when I'm working in Syngenta. And do anybody know what is the process engineer is doing? What is the role or responsibility? Anybody heard about this one? Rufini, do you know this?
Not really. Tell us, come on.
All right. I would say like this first. When graduated from agricultural engineering, the first job that actually I get quite, I think quite company as well. Not only Syngenta that I get those time, but why I select to apply in the Syngenta company, because they are more international and this company is owned by Switzerland those time. So, and the role is really interesting for me. Syngenta has produced 2 products. Yeah. Their business is doing a seed, a plantation. They also have a plant in Indonesia, as you see, because I also visit Indonesia plant.
Corn mostly.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what's the now's the brand, but they produce corns, and also they produce vegetable seed. Also, they produce crop plantations. Yeah. So like the chemical or anything or pesticide that it's they call a crop protection. Yeah. So in the manufacturer side that I start working for, it's about the seed. So it's also some chemical that we have to deal with. The role of process engineer when I'm working there, it's to take care for the operation and also to take care. I start a job with the maintenance job, means the operation of the seed in the factory. The process engineer have to decide the process of the work, any work instruction regarding that, any maintenance program need to apply to the machine in the factory. So I have to take care that of all. And also a good opportunity I have to teaching operator or subcontractor to know the process and also to get the knowledge on what they have to perform. Yeah. And also the first job, I have a good chance that nowadays, I think a lot of company, they cut or they save the cost. So they also hiring some, they call like OEM. It's like a third party or the company outside that a private company to produce some product for us because of capacity in manufacturing is not enough like that. So means I have to deliver also the standard to those kind of the factory. I think those time of period when I'm still working as a process engineer is around like 6 outside of manufacturing itself in a manufacturer. I have to take care of the other as well. 7 location. I have to travel in the other up country. Also, I have to travel in abroad. But I can tell you, working in Syngenta, I think because of the plant, during periods of time, actually in Thailand, not all the people can speak English, right? So that's why I say the English is a key. And I have a lot of opportunity that to fly abroad to get to training or to have something, a workshop or any growing opportunity. I always have it. I also worth that because I can speak English and my boss feel that because it's nonsense, right? If since somebody cannot speak English and they cannot get any knowledge back to the plan and cannot implement the things, right? It's nonsense to send somebody like that. That's why they consider that, okay, Paleerat, you speak English very well, right? If comparing to other. And you see, I always with the guy since I started until I'm working. I'm always the most beautiful. I always claim myself. Because I'm only one.
Because your partner all men.
It's all men, it's all gentlemen from so many countries. And so also my colleagues is all around. So I think this guy from Philippines, this is my maintenance supervisor, also the same side from Thailand. I think this is maybe Australia, Korea, India, Indonesia, also India. Yeah. So is it also a good opportunity when we are flying abroad or we have a connection with the colleagues in other country? So means whenever we have some problem, we also can share the experience and they can share the practice, what they perform in their country. And then we can just adaptation or we can apply it in our country. That is a good chance when I working as a process engineer, the first chapter. I really enjoy those times, you see. Always smile and always joy a lot of company activity, you see. Because of the level of process engineer, it's just only engineer position. And then after that, 3 years, I resign. What's happened to me? This is the chapter 2, goodbye of process engineer life. Yeah, goodbye my mountain and being a city lady. Because working in Syngenta, it's in Lopburi province. Lopburi province, it's quite a mountain area. Yeah, every day I driving with see a mountain and see a natural scenery. Yeah, so I facing that this chapter, this is the last day that I'm working and everybody is come to say goodbye to me. This is our operator, supervisor, and other staff in the department. Yeah. I consider myself, I feel that if I'm still continue staying in Syngenta, I may not growing up. All right. So, and in that time, I start looking to a new job, and immediately I get a job in Friesen Campina as a packing technical engineer. Even the position is stayed in a engineer level, but it actually is a junior level of management level already. Yeah, that's what they're hiring me. So I get a good chance, and immediately I decide to leave Syngenta because I would like to grow more. Yeah. So for me, it's I'm quite kind of a strong lady, and also the tip for me, I think if I would like to be more success and would like to have more powerful growing up or a success career, we have to make a milestone for our life as well. For me, I make it in every 5 years like that. What the position I aim for, right? That is my life plan. Yeah, that is about, but I can tell you later why I cut it all milestone until now today. All right. Yeah, I resign after staying in Syngenta like 3 years, and then I apply to Friesen Campina and then start a new chapter. You see, because I stay here in Friesen Campina quite many roles, and then I became a junior manager when I 27 years old. You know what I have to be facing there.
What is it? Your challenge?
Yeah, I think the first one, because when we are changing the company, the first thing we have to see is about the change, right? We have to deal with the change. But I could say this chapter, it's really a bright sky and I fly abroad. I flew abroad. All right. Why I'm saying like this? When working at Syngenta, I also fly abroad, right? But it differently. But now it's because of the assignment. So to working in abroad. Yeah. In some period of time. So it's totally different. It's just not we fly and then we fly back to home just only for training like few days. It's not like that. So the changing this kind of environment and working culture is totally different world. So in this age, what you think it will be a difficulty during my 27 years old? What did you guess? Do anybody guess or know what I was facing that? Oh, well, I can tell you during of period of years old and ages, it's difficult to handle a pressure. All right, because working in the position of a management level is totally different world for the engineering field. Engineering field, you just deliver on a daily basis work, but when you become a management level, is totally different. The company is more expect you. The fact is because they pay you more, so they expect from you more. We get more money, and also we have more work. We cannot run on that. And you know, because it's like a double job. It's a double of a work I have been carried before. You know, how can I survive? And really, from the beginning, I'm quite struggle as well because I have to manage a lot of work. And you see, oh, again, how I can, sorry, it looks like why my taskbar is showing here. I already, okay. Okay, never mind. All right. I started working in a packing technical engineer position when I enter Friesen Campina, Thailand. You see, this is a project I deliver. Most of the work and responsible is about installation. Mean it's all construction work. How hard of that? Sometimes we cannot forecast what is the issue may come during your weekend. So some project is consume a time of installation continually. I have to work like 7 days, 3 months. Never stop.
No holiday.
No holiday. No holiday. That is the life I gone through. It's really a tough time for me, but it's also a good chance for me to learn and grow with the company. So that's why you have seen I have to have a lot of exercise. That can be the reason. That's why Babakus asked me, because this kind of the work as the lady engineering, it's really tough, and we have to have a strong body and also strong health and strong mind. That is the most important. Not only the health, we have to have a strong mindset, because I can tell you, a lady in engineering field is really, really difficult. I got a lot of body shaming. I got a lot of bully during the work. A lot of people or a lot of men saying that I cannot do this work because I'm a lady, I'm still young. Yeah. So I came across this kind of word. I never disappoint when the other person saying, even also one of my friend or one of my family, sometimes they also concerned about my worry, especially my mama, because she really totally different generation of growing up. That is the first thing, and also field of study. My mom is teacher, so she teaching Thai dance, you know, right? It's kind of arts. So she more worried that am I safe during the work, because I'm only one ladies and all around is gentlemen and multinational gentlemen as well, right? So that's what I gone through. But I never give up. As I say, I always building my competency. I done a lot of project installation those time, and that's why I got a selection. It's a talent of Thailand plan of Friesen Campina, Thailand those time. So that's why I get a good chance to fly abroad and working in Netherlands. I find so many issue or difficulty in my life, in my working life. So all success and bring me to the next step of the life. And you see, I have a chance to working in Netherlands with my colleague. And also when working in Netherlands is also really a language barrier. That is the first issue I'm facing. And also working a competition of working all around. But I'm always only one lady instead of Vietnamese, Indonesian. They are all my good colleagues. That so we learn together and we grow up together. Nowadays, all of them it's become. Some of them is become plant manager already. So they really, I'm also proud of them as well. That is a journey we've been together. And then I got the other assignment to Vietnam. All right. It's still fun. It's still really have a bright sky during this period. I think it's when I start in Friesen Campina, this is around like year 3 or year 3 already. And then come to this chapter. It's totally changing my life. It's a downside of working life. I came back after finish the program as a CPA support, and then we need to implement after I finish the work in Vietnam. So I have a position in Thailand, and those period of time during I'm staying in Netherlands, actually, I lost my grandfather. Yeah, I lost my lovely grandfather, and I realized myself that, well, you see, I'm really passionate ladies, and I would like to have a good success in the working life. And then immediately myself is changing after I lost my grandfather, because I don't even have a chance to say goodbye to him when I lost him. Yeah. And then I consider myself, okay, maybe I find a position in Thailand after I back from Vietnam. And then I have a good connection with my previous boss. She was Dutch. All right. So I have working with her before, but she was not my boss those time. So she asked me, Paleerat, can you help, and can you came back to Thailand and help me in Fish and Cabina, Thailand again? And then I say, okay, yes, I can back. And then I came back with the autonomous maintenance manager. So upper in the other level once again. All right. That is the step how I'm growing. But I think those period of time, the economic of the world is already changing. So do you know this Fish and Campina? I think the brand they are selling in Indonesia is this brand, Fish and Flag. Do you, or you drink milk, right?
Ice cream, right?
Ice cream and also milk.
Milk also.
Milk also. Milk also.
Dairy.
It's a dairy product. But I think most in Asia, we are producing milk, drinking yogurt, or also milk, also condensed milk. We put in the coffee. Bang.
Yeah.
It's so many brands. It's so many brands. Yeah. When I decide to fly back to Thailand and start with this position, the first beginning is to enjoy, and then it's a lot of change. You know, 1 year after I fly back to Thailand, I changed for boss. What do you guess? What is happening? What was happening those time? Why I have to change for boss? Can anybody answer what's happened to my working life? The company is redundant.
Why?
Save cost.
Oh my God.
Cost saving. They cut the people. Is this a fact? This is a fact.
Said about something happened even with economic.
That's right. That's right. Because
What
of
happened?
economy. Because of economy. I think this kind of period is already going not that well before the COVID started, I could say. Yeah. The company it start give the package to the people. So when they cut out the people, they will cut the top management first. They will cut who person is the senior level more than me. That's why I have 4 boss in 1 year. The change is come to my life really, really fast. It's really hard time for me. And because immediately when I flew back, the Dutch boss, she is lady. And she said that, I think the last day that I having beer with her in her house because of her farewell, she said that, all right, sister, I would like to inform you that I have to go back to Netherlands. I just fly back like 1 month. Immediately she said, okay, I have to go back to Netherlands like that. You know, it's always happened with me. And she's really my good sister, my good older sister. And she is a really nice boss, you know, because I'm growing up from international company, right? Most I work it with the European people. So a lot of boss or a lot of colleague, it's foreigner. And as well, sorry. And as well that um, working in different boards, nationality is also a challenge because they might not have same opinion or the way of thinking or the way also to listening. Whenever you have an idea, can you guess what is happening? That I'm really struggle when I transfer from. I used to work with international boss because of why you see. I'm really a kind of a confidence lady. So I would say what I'm thinking. What is my opinion? All right. So if we have kind of different boss, it is also sometimes it difficult to dealing with if I just stay like shut my mouth up, I could not work. I don't feel it enjoy. That's why I try to seek it out and I feel more happy to working with this kind of environment of working culture. So that's what I growing up from all the time earlier. And then the downside came from the last boss. What do you guess? What if the worst is happened to me? I have one Thai lady boss, the last one. And she redundant me.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Surprise, right? You may not know when they would like to redundant, but I can guess. Earlier, I get a sense, and also I feel some. Actually, I still contact to my previous boss, right? And because I also still in touch with them on Facebook, on a call, on a chat, and they also so kind, you know. This is really important when we have a good relation and we have a good connection. When you got a redundant, you will get a job as well. Because I think we treat it a redundant is usual is happen to the life. Yeah. Because I look to myself those time, why is the redundant happen? I think it's because the organization it would like to save the cost. So after they redundant me, they hire a really junior position to be replace me.
With lower cost.
I think it's 3 times lower cost.
Oh, makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. And because I think during periods of time, a lot of work I already structured it already. I mean, the process is in place, all the work instruction and whatsoever. It's just easy because a lot of book is already, a lot of instruction is already there. So they may not need to create a thing because I already done it all. The infrastructure of the process is all in the factory. Yeah, that's why they cut me out and then rehire a new person. It's really junior one. I think just few year graduate from the university like that. And I think it's more in terms of manage. Because many the people like me is also difficult, I guess. I think it's also a challenge for her. But I get a sense. Actually, I also thinking and reconsider during the last year I stay in Faisal Kibena to resign already. Yeah. And luckily, after I got a redundant, I not start working in Siemens Energy yet, actually. I have a chance to, I have a lot of offering, you know. After I got redundant immediately that day, next day I got a new job. Because of what? Because of what? because a lot of my good boss, earlier boss, they know how what competency I have, and because we work a lot together for too many years, right? So that's why they also got redundant before they moved to the other company, and then they also offering me, okay, come with me, like that, simple as that, you know.
Wow. Without
Well,
application.
yeah. So even I have a dark side, even I have a night blue sky, I still can get a lightning day after. Yeah, you know, in Thai we call sometime when the rain have come, right? It will have a darkness in the sky, but after that, the sunshine will come, will pop up, right? So the last day in Fasan Campina, I feel like that. I feel that is really a darkness after the thing is happening, because you know it's happened really surprised. I don't know it, and that is allowed like 4:30 in the afternoon, 4:30 p.m. And then immediately, my ex boss called me and then said, "Okay, please come." And then they give me the letter, and then I have to be out from the company immediately. Those time. How what is that situation? But I never feel sad about that. So after I got this situation, I gone through that situation, but how I passed this situation, I think I don't fail it to what I have passed through. It's the failure is also can happen in our life. So the failure or the things that make our life in totally different or opposite side is always a good lesson learned to the life. So if we can pass by, and I don't just think about it. I never a person kind of thinking. I always a positive person, and I always a energetic person, right? I know what I can do. So I know a lot of company is looking for me. Even now today, I don't need to search for a job. The recruitment will call me,
Wow.
offering my work. I don't need to send or submit the resume.
Because you're competent.
Yeah, because it that's why I'm saying we never stop to learning, we never stop to develop ourselves, and we have to be brave for whatever we're facing. I just relook to myself. I I never I never feel shy or feel guilty when I'm saying about this story. I also sharing to my project assistant or some of colleagues I close to with them as well. Because I said that someday the company will do this to you when they would like to have a cost saving. It's become a pattern of a business nowadays. And also, I think it's even more stronger in a COVID situation. A lot of my friends also got a redundant, not only me. All right. So it's I think because the company, it's not our grandparents or our parents' company. It's not our own company. So they will treat us as just only employee. But for me, I think even they hire me with the money, but I will worth it more than what they earn, what they hire me or what they give me salary. For me, it's a lot of company or a lot of opportunity or interval year that I growing up from the company. It's the learning of the life as well. Because working in the company, not only working, right? We have a friend, we can hang out together, we can sharing some bad situation or under pressure. So whatsoever we gone through that, all right. So I never bring the situation. It's I'm so stressful. Why they didn't tell me like that? I never disencourage myself. It's what happened. It's what happened. It's what a bad dream. It's what a nightmare. I could say you. After the redundant happened, I think I could not sleep. I dream every night, continually 1 month after redundant. Asking myself what I did wrong. Really. I could not sleep, I could not eat. So it's like I'm stressed and try to ask myself what I did wrong. And then I realized that, okay, no matter, part is part. And it's about learning of the life. And then I came back stronger and reset myself. I said, okay, don't think about the past. I don't think that I did wrong. And finally, I find the answer. It's because of the company. They would like to stable. That's it. Yeah. And I also, because I have an earlier good boss, right? He got a redundant before me, and now he got more when he get the redundant before me, right? He have a good job, and now today he became the director already. So he more growing up in the other company. So it depends on you how you choose your life in a better, or you just make it fun. All right. And then become, now today I'm working in Siemens. I think it's 2 years already here. All right. It's fun. I said that it's become a bright sky again, and from safety shoe to a high heel life. Working earlier, I never wearing any high heels. It's quite funny for me as well, because I'm always in the construction side. I'm wearing a safety shoe, as you see from here, right? This is always the shoe that I'm wearing, like 8 years, 9 years ago. I never wearing this high heel. But this environment of the office is totally different, because for the Siemens energy business, I think the business model or business strategy is totally different. I was from all the operation side, right? When I working in Friesen Campina or working in Syngenta, that is a factory environment, I might say. So this is the first time I move it from a factory environment to head office environment. But why is important? Because it's totally mindset of the people. The way to do the work, the working culture, and this is more flexi hours. Yeah. When working in the factory, means they will state in your contract, okay, you start working at 8 and then you're working at finish your working at 5, like that. Okay. The other time it will be your OT, but I never get any OT. Overtime pay, I never get it. It's because of they said, okay, it's you are responsible, like that. Okay, all right. And how is different? Why I have to adaptation from the safety shoe to the high heel environment. I think I sharing to all of the lecture earlier before our session start, but I might share to the student once again. It's funny for me as well, because the high heel culture, it's when I'm working in the factory environment, right? If I feel what I'm thinking, what I'm saying, I can say it immediately. And what they think and what they feel, and if they feel disagree on what my context or what my speech or what my opinion is opposite side, they will say I'm disagree. But the high heel culture may not like that. They will keep silent. Some person they love more to keep silent. I think this working culture, it's more a little Thai, I could say. The person who speak it most of the time is senior person. It's not like me. So I'm quite literally came from a different world of working, but it's not a difficult to adopt from the beginning. Yes, but now I used to it. But do you think that I'm keeping silent like other? No. I'm still who I am. I'm still who I am. Yeah. And do you see my hair color?
They let you.
That is the previous color before this. And you see this is the current color. Is it? What is tell you about? Do you guess? Why you are a project manager? Why you make a lot of hair coloring like that? Do anybody is respect on you? Do you think so? Do you say so? Do you think how this appearance is getting any respective less? Or do you think how the reaction from the other people is will look on me? Rufiani?
You brave enough to break the rule.
Who is draw the rules?
The management.
Nobody draw the
culture.
rules. Culture, really. But my management never said. My boss never said. Nobody complain about my hair color. They say, okay, it's fun. It looks like I'm a colorful of my office. And this is usually in Siemens, you know.
So I need high heels.
Pardon?
So I need high heels. Your shoes. I mean, you can use sport shoes, right? Running shoes.
You mean this suit, right?
Yeah.
This is a uniform. I think it's for safety reason.
No, shoes, high heels.
Oh yeah. What do you guess? I'm wearing only one day.
Oh.
No. Because I realized that it's the sometimes if I walk a lot or I have to go to a power plant site, it's also not convenient. But when I'm in the office, surely I will wear it. But at the end, some day work up quite late or I'm lazy. I just back to my sneaker, you know. So no more high heel. I think it's only 10% high heel nowadays. But I still bought a lot of high heel, but I don't wear it. Just only that. But I love it because it's a really flexible. We don't have the uniform. I mean, I will have this uniform when I'm going to the site. You see it, right? The reason to wear it is because of a jacket. This jacket is for, you see it's a reflection lines. It's for safety reason. What do you guess what it is? Do anybody know? Okay, Rufeni, you will be a representative of other to answer. You selective.
What, something like for energy sources?
This is a power plant. This is a plant that produce electricity for all of you.
From what?
This is they call a gas turbine. They have the machine, one machine inside. This is only half size of the machine. So the machine is more bigger than this. This is you see how small, how big of this machine. But in the business, in the power plant business or energy business, mainly I might say this under the Siemens Energy or Siemens company, we also having so many kind of business under Siemens as well. As you see, do you still remember Siemens Mobile in the past? Yeah, and then after that, Siemens also fell to about the story as well. This is also a big lesson learned for Siemens because they thought that, oh, Huawei cannot battle them, right? Chinese cannot battle them. And nowadays, as you see, that's why it's make a mindset of the company is changing the way to manage and the way of a culture as well. Yeah. Because Siemens is located, the main head office actually is from Germany. All right. Yeah. But yes, because Siemens is have so many of we have mobility. I think I'm not so sure. I think Ba Ida and Ba Bambang, you still recognize the BTS, right? In my country. Yeah.
Yes.
And now I think I have seen that in Indonesia already have it, right? I have seen it like too many years
In Jakarta
ago.
only.
In Jakarta only, right? So also in Bangkok, so mobility, they are produced a trend, electrical trend for BTS. So they have so many kind of business as well, but the energy that under this company, Siemens Energy, is most of the thing is a power plant. You know the dam, right? The dam is also producing electrical. Sometimes you see a wind turbine. How could I share it? This one, Google.
So all the energy source is renewable energy?
Or yes. I think it's about this. Okay. You know the dam, right? This is one kind of energy business as well. So means my company, they have 3 category of the size of a power plant. So for the dam, the machine inside of the dam to produce, or they need the irrigation to produce the electrical that we are consumed nowadays. That is the biggest size of the machine. They call it a high voltage. All right. But I'm in a middle voltage. So means this machine is a medium voltage. All right. Under the business. So I'm take caring for this maintenance job. What is a maintenance job is doing? Do anybody know?
Keeping it work.
Keeping it work and prevent it to damage. All right. And the nature of each maintenance is totally different. Because I came from the dairy product, right? The machine is very small. And this one is like even bigger, like 3, 4, or 5 times of your own house. Can you imagine how big of the work scale that I have to manage? The supplier, the field service, the clients, and also a lot of key stakeholders all around me. And everybody is men, still the same. But I love to. I really enjoy working with gentlemen. You know why? What is the reason?
Gender equality.
Gender equality. That's right, Pida. No, I'm the most beautiful. I'm kidding.
สวยมาก
สวยมาก only one สวย no actually the environment it's like this is also make me stronger, you know, working with the technical people, or maybe it's quite my individual interest. So I think a lot of experience. I growing up, I learned a lot from my gentleman boss, and also because working with the field service or the field like this, it can get more technical knowledge. And why it's important due to the maintenance job or what my job is doing nowadays, because I'm not only sitting sway in the office Pida. I think nowadays I have the service we call the gas turbine. The machine inside of this power plant we call the gas turbine. My Siemens Energy produce a gas turbine. So how it works? The gas turbine it will take a natural gas from the sea or from the pipe, and then they produce a steam, and then they generate the electrical. So that's why it's become electrical that you use in your home nowadays. All right. And this is really important because I came from the other different business, right? My background is totally not from a Siemens. Do you guess how I can develop myself? Because this is always best practice that I learn with the field. I love to learning in the field. I love to learning with the field service. I love to learning with the technical engineer because I can get a knowledge. If sitting in the office, I just sitting suai, right? I just can reading the document. So I don't like it. If I would like to develop myself, or I would like to develop my competency, and also I could say Siemens Energy, it's really high competition of working culture. Everybody is smart, you know. If working with the person, they have a same background. I mean, if they are grow up from the energy business, or they graduate from electrical engineering, the correct field of background, because we really are mechanical, right? From agriculture engineering, I don't know about electricity. It's really my weakness. When I'm studying, I don't like it. That's why I choose to study mechanical or anything regarding the mechanical. It's worked well with me. But I really silly when talking about electricity, you know. A diagram, a chart, anything like that. But as a working in a project manager, you cannot run away from it. You have to know everything of anchor point. And to manage the field service and to manage the other people, we have to know it as well. If you don't know it, means I think the people will also respect. Only the competency can help me to survive. That's why I can manage my work. I not only looking for the respective from the people, but I think, as you see, you think this is a green hair color, it will be any issue during the work?
It's supposed to be, right? If you are in management, it's supposed to be, but it's not always.
But it's not always. It's still like 1%, I could say. Some person may look down because I just having a green hair color, but it depends on my mindset. I don't consume my time to care about that much because this is more private, right? My hair color never be any issue during my contribution of the work or any output, right? So after that, they look over that. They don't care about that. And that's what I'm saying. Siemens Energy, or I'm luckily that I've been through the international company and nobody is shaming on my hair color. It's what happened before, but after that, I think I'm getting stronger, and I try to let them see what I have. Don't look to my appearance. Yeah, you got what I mean, right? So for the working battlefield, this is a new world. Nobody will caring about what is I look like. So make yourself it's still happy, and let them come across what we are. Look to our competency. Look to inside this and this. That is became me nowadays, and how I can survive from too many business. I grow from a crop, really agricultural business, right? and then I came to food manufacturing, and then nowadays I came across to energy business. That's why how can I survive? All right. And next one. Do you think how the COVID situation is impact to working life? What do you think? Is totally changing or it's totally the same?
It's changed.
Change, totally change.
Totally changed. That's why I believe if we don't have a COVID, I will fly to Indonesia, right? But Ida? Aha. We will meet each other in Indonesia, right? Right now.
Yes.
We will not doing a webinar like this. So I'm really grateful to have a tempeh there as well, right? All right. It's really a big impact after the COVID situation. It's happened. Well, surely we could not escape from this COVID situation all around the world, but how can we adapt and imply from the change? Because this is not only yourself, right? All the people got this impact. All right. So I think this is how many years that you have been working at home, Baida?
For me, almost like I work from the office every day, only 2 hours maximum. And the rest I will work from home.
So for me, I'm working since I think from the COVID happened like earlier. So this is almost 2 years already working from home. Every day, every hour, just sitting like this.
For us here in Jember University, we just start for the working in the office. Just I think in the last month. For student also we have like the hybrid class. Some is offline, some are online. So
all right,
just starting last month.
So that's why I think it's a lot of struggle for me as well when working at home, because we have to ensure is the connection is good, right, Pida?
Yes, correct.
Correct. And also it's consume a longer time of working hours. Because normally in the early morning, I have to drive to work, right? And then we have to drive back from the office to home or from the site to home. But now it's like totally, I can show you. This is only one of my vehicle. It is. It's only vehicle now, Sadea.
So you can control your office from the child.
Yes. But actually it's have advantage and disadvantage due to this situation. So for me, I'm also happy to stay with my dog here. So we don't need to, because traffic in Bangkok is really worse. This is the worst in the world as well. Even the delicious food is best, but the traffic is really bad. I think it similarly to Jakarta. But even, I can say, even worse than Jakarta. We have flooding, we have a traffic. So I think maybe this is only an advantage that changing my life, and then we can save the time to traveling from home to work. But yet still, if you asking me, a lot of document we have to prepare, because working with this COVID situation is require any ATK test or PCR test or whatsoever. A lot of tons of document is happen. But how can we adapt all this work? Do I stress of this COVID situation and impact to my work life? A bit, but not that much, I could say. because it depends on what is your mindset is thinking about that. It's a change always is my friend, because as you see, our life is always having a change. So don't expect or don't panic with the change. And also this is one of the factor you always seeing with your working life. You cannot run away from it. And also, I think I put it at the skill from the company is looking from the fresh graduate, but I could say this all skill, it can be your friend, it can be your adaptation, and also can be your a growth factor that during to this same situation you can use it. All right. And it's required during this period of change. Not only the COVID situation is impact to this, but I think nowadays the company is looking all of this thing is happening too many years ago already. All right. Not only a fresh graduate, I think it's also when we hiring a new person. All right, I have seen somebody typing. Thank you very much for the awesome sharing. Let me deliver a question. For adaptation to new environment, how do we compromise some of our principle when it is different from the situation in our work environment? All right. And how do we adapt without changing? In your slide, I point that you show sentence change is a trouble. Adaptation was important. Yes. All right. I could answer this way. Change is always a trouble, but I never panic when the change is happening. I could not hide that in the fact world. When I'm facing the change, I'm okay with it from the beginning. All right. Maybe because due to the age, yeah, and also our experience. When we are growing up, I think we can more insist to the change. I mean, for me, it's I'm flexible. I'm quite a kind of open mind person. How this the open my opinion or open mindset it's help due to the change it's whole is happening. All right, it will help you in adaptation because open mindset it can help you to look into it in opening eyes. You will not block yourself with okay, all right, when I'm changing. Let's get example like this. When I'm changing from the previous company to the new company, do I panic? Do I have to worry about it? Yes, from the day one, yes. And then we will know how to survive. I mean, because look to ourselves what we have. All right. You will know why you apply to the new position of the job or why you apply for it. I'm not kind of person that just fighting a job. So during the any position or the job I may apply or I may take in the position, it also from my passionate means I already decide, already thinking that this is what I'm looking for. So that's why if we know what we're gonna face for it, we will know how to adapt to it. I'm not a kind of person to think about, oh, how the new factory, how it become, there will be a nice friend, there will be friendly, or there will be a lot of ladies, a lot of gentlemen. So I never think about it. Don't think about it. You have to be brave. You have to see whatever is happening. Treat it as a challenge in the life and also treat it as a lesson of the life. Even the environment of the work is tough, and also you never run from the working under pressure nowadays. So how I adapted to it, we learn from the failure, we learn from the previous experience and all the situation, not only for working life, also the situation when I study, when I have a friend, even we can apply anytime when you seeing the problem. Nowadays I could say working is Siemens energy. I'm working always with the problem. I think you heard my ringing phone. I think my client is calling me. So it means all the problem, it's happened every hour that I have to pick up a phone. You guess what I deal with it? How I deal with it?
Just deal with it. Face it.
Face it. Face it. And don't think about it. Because anyway, I think not only for the work, our life is always not smoothly, right? So let's treat it. Even I just put it that way, like even the change is a trouble. But this is also a friend for me. Yeah. So just learning with it and be learn with it and be deal with it. Don't need to be fear or don't need to be I feel it tasty, you know. But for sure, some person may not like this kind of thing is happen all the time, because the maintenance job you can imagine it's like the machine is your car, right? Or is your motorbike. Your motorbike, it's immediately it's like damage every day. That's what that is my job is doing. My job is doing to fixing and to prevent the motorbike not to damage, because you cannot ride to your work or you cannot ride to your university, right? Yeah, that is my job. Yeah. So means every day or every hour I have to face with this kind of problem or this kind of issue. But we learn with it, we learn from it. And I think that's why the technical is important. If we understand why it's happening, we will not frustrate with that. When the problem comes, if you know that, okay, or this machine or like that, root cause investigation, okay, it's come from this way, it's come from this cause, and how we will solve it. You see it because you understand it deeply. All right. And this is the way how I using my solving problem skill. So problem solving is not only a hard skill or soft skill. It's combination. It's combination. All right. So nowadays, I think multitask skill it's looking for. I mean, nowadays it's really technology generation, right? So we work a lot with computer, we work a lot of laptops, we work a lot with remote things like this. And also they are looking that you can do everything in the same time. That's what the company is looking from you. If they would like to hire you. And also that what I already mentioned, technology and innovative. We cannot run away from it. We cannot lie it that nowadays. Do you just see that Facebook, they have a new feature in Meta? You know that, right? Do everybody heard about it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
it's interesting, right? And we have seen this kind of Meta before when we saw it in a movie, right? And nowadays, after years ago passing, now it's become true. And I look like it's Mark Zuckerberg is changing the world now. It's like he is controlling the world now. That is nowadays that what we have to deal with, right? All right. Oh, I got the question from Jayus, right? But Jayus, Sister Paleerat, how to train student in boosting problem-solving skill. Well, this problem skill, I think if open the course, it's really a big course. Maybe you have to teach them from the issue what you have. And I think due to the problem skill, they have too many tools in the internet that we can address to teaching a student. I think the simple one that I saw teaching my technician, it's fishbone. Baida, you know the fishbone, or Babambang, or anybody know about
Yes,
this?
I see this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're searching about a plumbing skill, a plumbing tools, yeah, it's have so many things in the Google nowadays. Yeah. And this tool is really a benefit when we are facing a problem. Whenever I'm in a factory or whenever I'm facing any kind of my work experience, this is the best friend one of me to solving the problem in any case. So I think a lot of this tool also Ajahn, Ajahn attend the course outside and then you come back to teach the student. Or you already can use it. So I think it's a lot of problem solving this technique can address and can teaching to the student. And I think why this is really a technique when we facing the problems, because this technique or this tool can structure the way of thinking. I mean, the way to solve the problem. They can guide you to many way of analytic way, like fishbone. It will, all these tool, it will be a combination sometime when we are facing a problem in manufacture or in our life. We can adopt to just a simple of example in the life as well when we're facing an issue. All right. I'm not so sure. Do I answer your question and how to booster that? I think it can be collaboration between external trainer outside. I think they are more expert than this, and then you can get that knowledge from external expertise and then bring to the university, Pida. Because
It's
anyway,
from Coco. It's
hi
from Coco.
Pikuku. Hello.
That question is from Pikuku.
Pikuku. Sawadika. Oh, just see you. Can we do a collaboration between university and your company? Can we do any internship or your company? Yes, we can. I think you also having a Siemens energy in Indonesia, but let me check because I don't used to discuss with my friend, but I can do. I also can perform, and if you would like to have the internship nowadays, but in the head of it, it may not having much, yeah, because also an internship in Siemens, it's really more, I think it's more about the administrative work. But in my department, it's not much to get it. But I think I will find a channel to see if you would like to apply for that. And I can send the information to Baida, yeah?
Yes.
Pikuku, am I answer your questions? But I think that Siemens is really more in a structural way of working. I mean, they have a lot of process and the way to apply. I mean, not easily to get in as well, I might say. Because even nowadays, Peter, I have to be exam to be a certified project manager. They will not allow me, they will not promote me if I cannot pass the internal system of Siemens. It's like I study master once again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I mean,
consumed like many years.
Pikuku now in the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
All right, all right.
Not in agriculture engineering. So
All right.
his student is the mechanical engineering student.
But I think for mechanical engineering, it can apply any business under Siemens lah. But under my Siemens, under my business, it's more about the contract service. If your student come, it's also not easy to get them to the field. Because of what? Because you see, the size of the gas turbine is really, the power plant is really restriction area. Not everybody can access. Even a PM, yeah, because it's really dangerous as well. When it's explode, everybody is gone, right? like that. So I think it's a benefit, but I will find some information for you, Pikuku. Okay, ka? I will try to see if it's any possible area or internship in my company now. But I can say it under my department, we don't have a room for. Yeah. But I know only from some department like finance or administrative, because it's also difficult to take care of the training or the internship under our job carrying. Yeah. It's about safety reason, I could say. Yeah. All right. All right. Then any further questions? I think that's all from my sharing today. So let's question and answer now. Yeah. Feel free to ask me. Don't be shy. Yeah. Hello.
The audience, you can ask.
You can turn on your microphone and you ask whatever you want. It's not only about the work, or you can ask me how to make a life happy or how to release stress or whatsoever. Welcome. Yeah, you can ask.
So let me start from me. Can I?
If I say no, Rufina, cannot, right?
Still wanna ask.
No. Please.
Okay. So which one? The most fun and the most worst from the three of your company?
Most fun and most worth. Siemens.
The fun one.
Fun one and worst one.
Wow. Why?
I don't say it's worse, but I think it's really that I say it's really high competition. I mean, the way of Siemens behave, also the structure inside of Siemens is really tough. Yeah, because the company has designed from Germany way, and the culture of working with the company culture is quite directive, really directive. So sometimes you may not know what they're gonna do or what they're gonna say, and also Siemens it's fast changing because it's due to the energy business. Yeah, it's really challenge, but I don't say it worst, but I say it worth. Yeah. Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's a I treat it as a nice challenge. Yeah, I can say it if throw back myself in the Siemens nowadays, I don't think I can survive. All right, I have seen some question. Oh,
the student want me to ask the question on behalf.
All right. Welcome. I am Sebastian, first semester student of Agriculture Engineering, University of Jammu. I would like to ask you, what should I do during my study at Agriculture Engineering to be able to work on energy industry? Wow. You want me to tell you exactly, right? Truly, right? This is really interesting question. But I can share you, it's difficult. It's difficult. If you would like to get a job in Siemens business based on your background, well, if I am as a project manager nowadays, if I would like to hire somebody into my team, you will be my last choice. All right.
Oh,
I don't like to make you. I don't like to make you fear. But did you see my profile? how can I join to Siemens business? It take time. It took time. So I think some of my colleagues, I have one of my technical colleagues, graduated from agricultural engineer. I just know him few months ago, and he is also my senior. And he also getting to join Siemens or any business. I mean the energy business before, but also before he joined, he have to join the other company before like me. So means you have to get experience because working in any company, not only energy business, it's looking only what your background from. It also means your experience. It's your soft skill, it's your hard skill, because nothing in the working field, it's from only the book that you have facing. That is only 1% in the real life. All right. So mean you have to get all knowledge, any tools, any things, any experience. That's why you see how many years and then I just joined a Siemens company. That's right. Okay, next one. What is your advice for students, fresh graduate to prepare themselves into a tough job with a lot of pressure? What are motivation and things do we need to have? Only one thing, you have to be brave.
Just like you.
Yeah, because don't think about it. Don't think about any issue or any challenge. It will harm your life or it will destroy your life or destroy who you are. So I think I can growing up from this because I learning from the issue. I have treated myself to learn with it, to deal with it. That's why even that it's my bad friend, but they are also my best friend. Because when we are seeing an issue, the issue will teach us how to survive. And the issue will teach us how to behave or how to think or how to be calm. Yeah. So you be brave and be calm down when facing the problem and try to think in our head what we have, what the tool we can use, or if we cannot solve the problem, go to your boss. That's it. That is the way I'm doing. If I cannot solve myself, I try, okay, method 1, method 2, method 3. Okay, that's it. Okay, call the boss. Okay, boss, I'm having a problem. So may I escalation? I cannot solve myself. Okay, you know now it's a trick, guy.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one. I think you have to learn as much as you have in your in your education, yeah, and with your ajahn, with your book, and make yourself strong in what you have nowadays, and then you will adopt to it when you work. All right. Pikuku asked me again, Miss Paleerat, how much of funding for research does Siemens provide to Thai government? I don't heard about this one much. Pikuku, sorry, I may not answer that. As I know, they have a chamber organization between Germany and Thai chamber, and there it's not for the government. I think that is about a more private. So they have fun together, but I'm not so sure the research because normally Siemens is a lot of know-how. It came from the factory. I mean, from the manufacturer side, like in Sweden or like in Germany. Yeah. So means everything R&D or a machine, it's were there, nothing located in Asia or in Thailand. So nowadays we are doing only a service things in Thailand. This is how we do the business like that. So I don't think they have much of fun for the government. Yeah. All right. Next question from Lala 2 Askia. I have to sorry if I could not pronounce exactly, right? Okay. Ms. Paleerat, have you ever experienced a conflict interest during the working at a company? If yes, what strategy did you use to solve it? Thank you. Always.
Always.
Well, working in international company, a conflict of interest or a conduct of interest should be a first that you have to follow. The regulation, you cannot escape from that. So how I survive or how I solve when I have this kind of things? Well, in the organization, they will have the department. So it's legal department. Whenever I facing this kind of thing, if I could not insist myself, I will go to the expertise. Don't think yourself because you cannot solve it by yourself because it's about the law, it's about the regulation, it's about something else that we could not foresee it so well. The first thing, if I don't know about that, how to solve it or the conflict, how to solution it, I will go to my boss first. He will be the first supervisor. If could not go it or he could not help me, especially normally he could not help me much. So I go to our legal department. Yeah, they will have expertise there and whatsoever regarding the letter, if in case it's related to money, especially money, is nowadays how many money that I have to deal with. One project, it's about, some project is 1 million baht. 100 million, ไม่ใช่ 1 million baht. 100 million is equal, how equal, Bc.AE? It's divide by 30 USD. Maybe you can see from those numbers, 30 or 40 million USD. So it's a big money for the company, right? And as a project manager, I have to control the role of project manager, deliver the project, and the cost controller. You have to know how to spend the money as well. The money under the document I sign, it's more than that. It's more than that. All right. And the strategy I use that I already said, if you couldn't know it, I think, but normally the company, they will train you what is the regulation, what you can do and what you cannot do. So you follow the instruction and the process that way. Okay. And all right, I have seen somebody say thank you to me for answering. Okay, my welcome. Any further questions? Wow, I feel fun to answer. Pida, do you have any special question for me?
Yes. Actually, I just want you to share to us how you can survive as sometimes you are become like the single ladies in your teamwork. Even you already mentioned that in your company or in your country, like there are gender equality or something like that, but sometimes gender is become issue because you see a lot of my students, they are a lady.
All right.
And they might work also in the field like you, in the mechanical engineering, in the agricultural field and so on. So they might face also same problem with you. Like they have to work in the field with majority their colleagues are male. So in our culture in Indonesia, I mean like sometimes that is become a problem. Even actually in the office about the gender, it's okay, but we want to learn from you. I mean, based your experience, even our culture is different. Maybe we can learn also something from your side.
All right. I would answer this way, Pida. As I shared earlier, I think don't look through it much. I mean, even in fact, in the real world, we could not run from it. All right. You have to be ignored. That is normally I'm doing. Ignorance. Skip it. Don't care about what they say. Just show what you have and who you are. All right. And the important things from me, whenever I go to the field or I have to work with male or any gentleman, colleagues or whatsoever supplier, the first thing I have to, I will show them that I'm respectful. I think the respectful is also important, right? And then the respectful back, it will return to us. But surely, maybe sometimes it may not happen from the beginning, right? So you cannot do, or I don't see a benefit to fail off when the people say that, you cannot do that, you cannot do those. So I never disencourage, or I don't care about it, I could say, because it never make any money to me. So I not waste time of thinking about it, or even, okay, maybe some from the beginning, when I'm younger than this, I care about it. And then, one thing, in the working in international environment or in our culture, maybe in local culture, it may not showing a regulation much. I mean, in visual world. I mean, the law, it may not support us, right? When we got some harassment, even body shaming or whatsoever. Yeah. But working in international company, they will straight out there, we are gender equality. That is the one it can protect you with working that. But maybe I say it, Pida, when we facing this kind of thing, I can share one situation. When I'm working at Syngenta, for the seed, we have about a container to collect or the storage tank. I hiring one supplier those time, yeah, to fabricate this one, a new one, because the old one, it's it's too small, so it cannot storage more. So I need to make a new one and expand the other one. And I hiring this company, let's say this ABC company. And then what I get back when they deliver to the factory? They paint the heart. They paint the heart back to me with the container.
Why?
Really?
Why?
They fall in love with me. I'm too beautiful those time. But
Beyond beautiful.
too beautiful. Because it's really slim, white skin. It's not chubby like this. So maybe they feel that it's kind of a kidding. They can do it. But I don't feel fun when I got this. You know what I do? What I did it to them. Can you guess? Rufini, can you guess what I did it to them? How I solved this problem? How I done to this situation?
You just show them that you can.
I don't pay them.
Wow.
Yeah, because doing like this is mean unrespect to me.
Correct.
I write a mail and said it your work is unprofessional way and unrespectful to me. Don't do it to the other company. If you would like to get other job from our company, so I would consider next time, I will tell the procurement that we will not hire you to perform the work.
Great.
We have to be tough. We have to be tough sometimes. And I think to make the people respect us, we know what the process is protect us, but it depends on how you will manage on those kind of things. So this time I would say to them that they have to respect me. So I don't pay and let them fabricate a new one and deliver it to me. And the owner of this supplier have to carry the bucket to sorry me, Pida, and to beg me, okay, Kun Paleerat, can we get more job? Like that. And then I say that, how can I ensure that your guy will not do this thing to me as well? I don't want to work with the person who don't professional. I just say only that. Mm. Yeah, that is the way that I manage when I'm facing this situation. I think let's make it in the process of a procurement process or whatever the company having a process. You will adopt it to it. So the respective will come, and also they have to. I think it's a new world. It's a new generation already. Pida. We are equality, right? And don't if we don't want them to destroy us, so let them know that they cannot destroy us, and they have to respect us. Mm.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Paleerat. Maybe the last statement. Please give the motivation for our student so they can more confidence to join in the work life. Please.
Okay. I will go through this slide. Why I'm opening this slide to close our session today, I think at studying in agricultural engineering is the interesting field, and also I have to say thank you to this field of study. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you graduate from the field of study. You have to be brave. That's what I say. And you know, this is the most important that I behave myself. This is why it's important. Can do attitude. Yeah? Because if you think that you cannot do it, whenever you apply to any job or any business, that don't let them judge that you are graduated from agricultural engineering. Let's show them how you will be do it better than just only graduated from agricultural engineering. It doesn't wrong that we are selected to study in this field, but we can develop ourselves. So a lot of Google nowadays, a lot of books, a lot of knowledge. It's if comparing to our generation like Pida, we have only to seek it out only in the book or in the library. But nowadays is all the knowledge is all around you and easily to find whatever you would like to know nowadays, right? You can see anything in Google, right? So don't barricade yourself. Don't scope yourself. I'm only engineering agriculture. I'm trying to apply for that. I'm trying to apply for this. Be brave. You can do anything what you want. It's about your mindset. It's about the way you think. If you think you can do, you can do. Like I'm thinking this. I never encourage myself that, oh, I cannot do this or not. I can do this or not. I never think about it. Take it zero. Take it zero. You have to be trust yourself, and you have to develop yourself, learning all the time. That's what I'm saying. Try to enhancing. Don't stop to learn. You never stop learning. Learning all the things that you would like to know. Yeah, it can help you to be brave. It can help you to more growing up and getting stronger. All right, and think out of the box. Yeah, think out of the box. Don't barricade you inside of your box, because if you are closing the box into your head, you will not see the world. Open the box, see the world. Open your door and see the world. All right. So that it's the I would like to give to all younger brother, younger sister, and all colleagues who are attendance today. All right. Yeah. and have fun with your life. Have fun with your life. The work, it's not all of your things in your life. You have family, you can enjoy your life, you can enjoy with your friends, right? So seeking what you like, and you learn with it. The life is learning. Yeah, we never stop. All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I
One
hope
last-
everybody.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, Rufina. Please.
Because we almost ran out of time, I guess we just have 8 minutes. So one last sentence.
All right.
One last statement from you before we close our seminar.
Enjoy your life and enjoy facing a problem. Yeah. Have a nice day, everyone. I'm also thank you that I'm really happy. I didn't done this session. It's long times ago.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Really
Yeah.
wonderful, powerful of you. Seriously. And you complain when I said that before. And from everything you said, it just proved that you are really powerful, super powerful, Wonder Woman of you, really.
Thank you.
Okay, let me, before, as much as I like this discussion to continue, but we cannot have all times, right? So let me just give brief conclusion from what our PA said earlier. Am I say it right, PA?
Right. Correct.
Our lovely PA.
Okay. Should I call Nong Rufiani? How to call younger sister in Indonesia?
Ade.
Ade. I forget that. Because Dr. Ida always call Nong, right? That is in my language. It means younger sister. Yeah. So Ade Rufini.
Yeah.
Terima kasih everybody. Sama-sama, right?
Really, the first thing that really proud of you is how you change the stereotype. You become such a great leader in young age, and you are a woman, and you still can be a leader, and everything you get until now. That's how you change the stereotype. You in the management for a leader, right? But you still can make every appearance you want, like dye your hair, use everything you want, but you can still keep your work in a great shape. Really, it's awesome. It's really inspired me. Just thank you so much for that. And
tomorrow you will make your hair like in green color like me. Oh, Ba Bambang. I heard a voice of Ba Bambang laughing a lot.
I guess Pak Bambang wanna try.
I know. I can guess from a laughing voice. Maybe it's difficult in your culture, but yeah, enjoy who you are.
We will, seriously. And we want to face our struggle in fun way, just like you.
Yeah, make it fun, even it's serious, but I always make it fun. Sometimes my body said, can you make it serious? I like, it's too bored. It's too bored, too serious sometimes. It's too much. You know, I will tell you the secret. why I make it coloring? Because I have a white hair already due to this age. That's just the reason. It's funny, right? Every time when I come to the salon, it's a salon. I have my my favorite salon, right? And also the specialist, did it like long time ago for me. And she said, okay, your white hair is already came, right? That's why you meet me like that. That's it. That's it, the secret. All right.
Okay, so I'd like to close this forum by thanking our speaker, P.A. Paleerat, Taptawat. Thank you so much for your speaks. Thank you so much for your motivation. And it's really give, I guess, a good inspiration for our students, how they really need to struggle when they have assignment. Just for our lovely student, please don't complain too much when you get a lot of assignment. You hear it by yourself before from Paleerat, how the assignment, how those assignment really lead her to be a stronger woman. And he can stand when she needed for work now. Really become stronger and stronger, better and better, get a higher level until now, and to be a leader in Siemens energy company. And it's really great. And for our thanks, certificate. Can you show the certificate? Okay. Just later we will give our thanks formally. I guess Bu Ida will handle it. And by this, we close our discussion session, and I give it back to MC, Mbak Dian. Thank you so much, Paleerat. And audience, ladies and gentlemen, just give your applause for our speakers.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. My welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Maybe after this, I will make like there is no breakout room, yeah. So we can, I make one breakout room. So for the all committee, and Paleerat can join all the lecture, and committee can join the breakout room.
All right.
Okay.